What's going on YouTube? I'm your man Sgt J-Max, and with me is Sgt Jernome. What's up, Sgt? Welcome back to the channel. Today guys, I'm going to talk to you about the Smith & Wesson M&P9 2.0. Now I do live in California, so I got the California version, and I know that there's a few videos out there about the California version already, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you my M&P 2.0 and what I did to make it the ultimate M&P 2.0. So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that everything that I've paid for in my videos and all my previous videos, I paid for out of my own pocket. All the gear, all the accessories that you see, I paid for out of my own pocket. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but if any of you sponsors out there see these videos and you want to give me a sponsor, let's talk. So again, I've talked about it before. I do keep my pistols in stop boxes. This is the full-size stop box. And again, you know, everything's got the Punisher logo on it, as you guys have seen before already. And so let me go ahead and show you. This is Samantha, my California version M&P9 2.0. As you can see, she is considered a full-size pistol, even though it's only a 4 1/4 inch barrel. But I know most of the people consider full size 5 inch and above, but for me this is what I would consider to be a full size. And just so that everybody knows, the gun is clear, there's no bullet in the chamber, there's no magazine, we are clear. Now I saw a bunch of videos about this weapon prior to buying it. That's the one thing I would suggest that everybody do, is before you decide to buy a weapon, do some research. There's all kinds of information out there. There's all kinds of YouTube videos about it. So you can look at the videos, you can see the gun, you can see how it shoots, you can see all the features that are available with it or that aren't available with it. As in California, unfortunately, for some reason or another, some of the guns that we have access to have more features than others. But the biggest feature that I'm talking about, or what I'm going to discuss, is the fact that a lot of guns nowadays are coming MOS or OSP or optic cut or compensated, or a lot of that other stuff that you see in a lot of these videos that are made by people outside of California. Unfortunately though, if you live in California as I do, then you're going to be stuck with a lot of pistols that come in this configuration, where they have the loaded chamber indicator here on the top. They have a manual safety for the most part, and they also have a magazine disconnect. Now, when I bought this gun, of course, like I said, I did a lot of research. I saw a lot of videos, and this was not the gun that I saw a lot of the videos on. A lot of the videos I saw were a different version of Samantha, but I went ahead and bought her anyway. Smith & Wesson is one of those companies that they've been around forever. Their manufacturing standards are, you know, above and beyond what a lot of these newer companies are out here. So I figured this was probably one of the best places to start my pistol journey. So just to show you, again, it's got the loaded chamber indicator. It's not milled for an optic at all. There's no windows or ports here on the side. The serrations, some of them come with the serrations up here. Mine came with the serrations back here. Doesn't make it hard to rack, but again, this was not the version of Samantha that I wanted to have. So I did some research, I looked around. There's a few companies out there that will do the optic cut. They will do some milling, they'll do some porting on the slide for you. Floyd's Custom is one of them. Monsoon Tactical is another one that can do all of that stuff for you. But the thing is if you're going to do all of that, you're gonna have to send your slide out. It's probably gonna be upwards of $400 or $500 depending on what you want done to the gun. And then you're gonna be without it for weeks. you know, however long it takes to ship to that company, however long it takes them to do the work. however long it takes for them to ship it back to you. So you could be without your gun for 6-8 weeks. I've seen some of them are even 12 to 14 weeks, and that's a long time to be without your gun. Now, at least in this configuration, I could still shoot the gun. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips of me shooting the gun in this configuration, so I really can't tell you how it shoots in this particular configuration. But in an effort to turn Samantha into the pistol that I wanted her to be, I did some research. I looked around and I found a guy on eBay. His company is called TCM Stock. I've reached out to him a couple times. His name's Tyler. Real cool dude. And he actually had this slide. Now this is the one that you can get outside of California. As you can see, it's got the window here on the front. It's got the compensated port up here. It is optic ready. That's a beautiful thing. But man, just look at the serrations on this bad girl. You know, again, still not loaded, so you know, no issues with ammunition. The beautiful thing about her now is she's got the opening right here in the top, so that when there is a chamber loaded round chambered, you can tell that it's loaded here. When I got the slide from Tyler, it came with every mounting plate, all the screws that you would need for each additional mounting plate. So this is this optic is an RMR footprint, and of course it was included with the slide. The only other change that I did make to the slide was I added this back plate again, and you guys, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I like the Punisher. It's included on my stop boxes here. This particular back plate, I misspoke about it in another video. I said it was by NDZ Designs. Now NDZ Designs does make a back plate with the Punisher logo on it, but it's painted on there, and I didn't want it to get dirty. I didn't want it to get rubbed off over time. Now this one by Maker Shot, it's anodized, it's aluminum. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but it's raised a little bit, so it just looks a lot cooler to me. But once I got this slide in, man, I can't tell you how much better Samantha looks now. Again, also with the California version, it does come with the manual safety, but one of the problems I was having when I was shooting the gun with the safety on was that every now and then, based on, you know, just the recoil or whatever the case may be, you know, if you grip the gun in this manner, and on this side you can see it was a ambidextrous safety, but it just was getting caught on my thumb a lot of the times. So I went ahead and deleted it. As you can see right there, you can buy the little plugs off eBay too. I think it was like $13-14. The slide though, she was a pretty penny. For what I paid for the slide, I probably could have bought a whole other gun, maybe another gun and a half, maybe even two. But if you're looking to upgrade your slide and you have the M&P9 2.0 and you want this particular slide on it, hit up my man Tyler, tcmstock.com. He's got other pistols that he carries slides and other accessories for. Now on his website, he did have the metal frame. This is the polymer frame. He did have the metal frame, but unfortunately in California we fall under those ridiculous rules that they have where you can't get certain accessories for your guns. Unfortunately, the metal frame is on there, but you have to be law enforcement in order to get that frame. So regardless of that, I still went with the 2.0 slide here. As I mentioned, it's got all of these nice serrations on the front. What I also like about this pistol is that on the back here, it's got these little raised tabs on both sides. So it really makes it easier to grip. Of course, the slides up front, you know, make it easier to grip as well. If you want to press check, you can do that. But I really love the fact that it's got these slides on the back here. Now, as you can see, this is considered a full size. fits in my hands pretty well. When you buy the gun initially, it comes with the palm swells on the back. I think it came with the medium out the box, but I played around with them a little bit and I went with the small palm swell just because, again, I like the way it feels in my hands a lot better with I feel like I have a lot more control with the smaller palm swell. So, you know, Sergeant Jernome, what you think about Samantha now? She's a bad mother, shut your mouth, right? She shoots like it too. So anyway, guys, like I said, if you're looking to upgrade your slide and barrel without sending it out, having it milled, having to wait, being without your pistol for X amount of weeks at a time, hit up Tyler at tcmstock.com. You can either go on his website or you can find him on eBay. On eBay, you're going to pay a little bit more. And I wish I had known this before, because after talking to him, he was like, go to my website. Prices are a little bit different. So not trying to take business away from you, Tyler. But again, if you're looking to upgrade your slide or you're looking to upgrade, you know, some of the accessories to your guns, hit him up. He's got a few different slide variations and accessories for other pistols on there. And again, the prices are a little bit cheaper than what you'll see them for on eBay. But that's really all I got for you guys today, or what we got for you guys today. I mean, Sergeant Jernome, you got anything for the people? Nothing? Just a salute? All right, guys. Once again, this was my version of the S&W M&P9 2.0, aka Samantha. Now I am thinking about possibly upgrading the trigger here in the future. I've heard a couple different companies that make triggers. There's Apex Tactical, there's Tyrant CNC, there's a few other companies out there that make an upgraded trigger, but this one, you know, it's fine with me. It's about a 4-pound trigger pull. And again, I'll post a clip here in the video shooting the gun with the upgraded slide on it here. And you guys will see the recoil and, you know, how I'm able to manage it. Again, recoil mitigation should be all from your grip and how you're gripping the pistol. So just work on that if you guys are having any issues or you feel like the gun might be a little bit too snappy. I am also in the video running 124 grain ammo through the pistol. I did start out shooting 115, but again, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, I've upgraded my ammo to 124 grain. So I do shoot that at the range, and I also have that as my carry ammo. And again, I'm possibly thinking about testing out 147 in the future, just because I kind of want to see what the difference is between 124 and 147. The jump from 115 to 124 is not that big. Recoil is not that much of a difference, but I'm kind of anxious to see what the difference will be between 124 and 147. Do your research though, guys. It's only going to benefit you in the future. Ammo is quite expensive. 115 being the most common grain for the 9mm pistol, so you're going to find that a lot more readily available. It's going to be a lot more less expensive. Once you start getting to 124 and 147, you're not going to find that many bulk packages available. So just, again, take that into consideration as far as when you're purchasing your ammo, but you should always be training with your pistol. The handgun, as I mentioned, is a lot harder to master than a rifle or a shotgun, just because of the minimal points of contact that you have. You know, with a pistol, you only got your 2 hands to hold it steady. With a rifle, you got 3 or 4 points of contact. With a shotgun, you got at least 3. But again, get out to the ranges, shoot your weapons, become as proficient as you can be, because if you ever find yourself in a situation where you have to use your weapon, you don't want to be nervous about the fact of, you know, I haven't shot this gun that much, or I'm not that confident in handling this gun. You want to be as confident as you can be, and the best way to gain confidence is to get out to the range and shoot. Again, if you are married, you have a girlfriend, somebody that you like a lot and you're interested in, if she's interested in guns, maybe she might not be, but again, it could be a cool little date night or date time. You know, most of the ranges close around 6 or 7, but could be a fun little Saturday trip that you take out to the range and whether she shoots with you or not, it'll just be a fun little thing that she can kind of experience, you know. A lot of girls don't grow up shooting guns, or being experienced or being around guns, but maybe you can spark that curiosity and you can get her interested. Also, if you're interested in finding out how this gun shoots before you buy it, because in California, again, it is pretty pricey. If you do your research, you're going to see this gun for probably $500 or $600 outside of California. However, here in California, it's going to be about 6 or 7, high 6s, mid to high 7s if you find it in California. But go to the range. They do have a lot of pistols there that you can shoot and figure out whether or not you like them, whether or not they work for you, whether or not it's something that you want to own. But again, guys, that's all we got for you today. Sgt Jernome, you got anything else? Once again, just a salute. All right, guys. Well, if you like what you saw today, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. Share the video with your friends. Maybe this will give them some ideas or some information that they didn't know was available on how to upgrade their pistol. Again, thank you to my man Tyler at tcmstock.com. You can either find him on the website or you can find him on eBay. And again, guys, Samantha's a beautiful gun now. She's the version that I wanted from the get-go. So if you guys are looking to upgrade your S&W M&P9 2.0, and this slide will even fit on the 1.0, go ahead and hit up Tyler. But again, guys, that's all we got for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your man, Sgt J Max. May God bless America. May God bless all of you. And we out.